Hello traders, in this video we will talk about specifically Bank Nifty, and here I have the stocks which are in the Bank Nifty. I think these are like some 9-10 stocks. We're gonna talk about these shares first, the Bank Nifty shares, then we will talk about Bank Nifty. Now if we start from RBL Bank, then we see that on Friday, that is 7th of August, we already got a breakout with good volume, and this is a good breakout as after the initial breakout from the range. I mean, this is the range, this is the daily chart, and this was the initial range, and then we got the breakout from here with good volume. And after this breakout we had some good correction here, and after this correction this is looking like your normal bullish flag pattern, and after this pattern and correction we are getting another breakout. So this stock is bullish, and even if it is coming down, it might be a small correction and it should go up again as per the chart. Now Bank of Baroda, same thing happening here, that after the accumulation at the lower levels, this range and the lower range as well, we had a uptrend and followed by a long correction. This looks more like a triangle, and after that finally we are getting a breakout. So this stock is also bullish, Bank of Baroda, and if we keep doing this, then IDFC, same here, that breakout, some correction, this is looking like a rectangle pattern, and we are getting some breakout at the end with good volume. So if we keep doing this, then Federal Bank as well, that we had an initial uptrend followed by a correction. I mean, this is some zigzag pattern, but the overall scheme is same, that if you see this candle on Thursday, if you see, this is a very small body candle, and if you see that the volume is very huge. So this is a bullish sign because it is forming after the fall. If we go on to the lower time frame, then we see that we had a fall, and after the fall we are getting such high volume candles at the lower side of the accumulation, that too a hammer type candle with very high volume. So this is definitely a bullish sign, and after that candle on Thursday we saw a good 4% move on Friday. So this stock is also bullish, and I think that this momentum can continue. In the Sindh Bank, which I posted as well, that above 500 it is a buy, and same here, that we see lower wicks here and after the fall, so it is giving some bullish momentum, and this was the initial move followed by correction, another small move, more correction. So I mean, they have done a lot of correction in the Sindh Bank and the other stocks as well. They are moving after the correction. Now Bandhan Bank, same here, that we had a good uptrend, but now it was in the correction, and due to some news it opened gap down. But as we see this gap down, we have huge volume and also buying pressure from the lower side. As you can see, the lower wicks, and also we have previous resistance here which is acting as a support. So I think that the downside is limited, and even if it is coming down to test the previous resistance, I think it can go up like this because it is moving in the 45-degree line. So it is doing price correction and time wise correction at the same time. Now moving on to Punjab National Bank. For the time frame which I am using, you can look here. This is daily, 4-hour and all that. You can get to know the time frame from there. In Punjab National Bank, accumulation at lower levels, move up, more accumulation, then it is in a correction mode. And then also we see these types of candle with good volume as well, and some accumulation happening. So the possibility of falling from here is very less if you ask me. and the chance of going up is higher. Moving on to Kotak Bank. Uh, Same here, that we formed a rounding bottom type pattern here, accumulation, then an uptrend, and this level of around 1400 is acting as a resistance again and again. But this time I think it is staying in the upper range. As we see, it is moving up step by step. So I think that if this time we move up, it's going to break this resistance and move up to the 1550 levels in short term. For HDFC Bank, this is not that bullish if we compare it to the other above mentioned stocks, but the reason for that is it moved up, did correction, move up, correction, and move up, and now it is below this previous support, which is not a good sign. But if we see, we are seeing the lower wick hammer candles here as well. So the chance of going up is more than going down. And if we see it on the 1 hour chart, then if we are crossing this resistance around 1050, I think we can get some move up to the higher levels. Now Axis Bank. It is also moving in the upper range. Here we had a gap up, but after that we came down. Now if we look at this on the 1 hourly chart, then this looks like a reverse head and shoulder pattern. If we see closely, that there is a fall, then further fall, and this is looking like a bullish sign, and this gap up right here is acting as a support, and we see a lot of hammer type candles with good volume. So the possibility of and the volume is decreasing, so the volatility is also less here, and the chance of breakout becomes higher. I mean, Axis Bank is looking very good at the current levels because it has done the correction. The pattern is also looking good and it is near the support. So the chance of going up is higher than chance of going down. Now we look at State Bank, and it has been in this consolidation mode for very, very long time. And I think the time for the breakout is near because it is staying in the upper range and it keeps on coming to the same resistance. So that resistance is very weak now. And I think if we start to go up, it can give a very good and fast momentum. ICICI Bank, this also, I mean, not as strong as the other banks. So ICICI and HDFC Bank, not as strong as the other stocks, but I mean other banking, which we have mentioned, all of these. In this, SDFC and ICICI Bank is looking less powerful compared to the other ones, but still, I think in the way to go up and not down. And ICICI Bank is making a triple bottom, 2 and 3. And if we see on the 1 hour chart, this is also making a reverse pattern. I mean, this is not, exactly the pattern, but this is the sign of a weakness, because if the stock is in a downtrend, it never makes pattern like this. It will usually stay in the lower range or will make a pattern like this, but not a price action like this. And here we see a big candle. So if we move above the 361 area, we can reach up to 375 and 385 levels. Now we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 stocks in Bank Nifty and all of them are looking bullish. So the chance of Bank Nifty going down is very less and the chance of going up is very high. Now we will analyze Bank Nifty itself. So we'll see Bank Nifty. We'll start with the daily chart. But first things first, we will compare this to Nifty. Now, if we see Nifty, then Nifty is almost at the highs. I mean, if we see this accumulation right here, Nifty is taking resistance here at these levels, and it made some V-shaped recovery here, and I think the outlook is positive. But if we compare Nifty to Bank Nifty, we see that Bank Nifty is way undervalued right now, and Nifty is currently at these levels, these accumulation levels, for which for the Bank Nifty these levels are 28,500. So Bank Nifty is way below these levels, and I think that Bank Nifty is currently very undervalued. So the chance of falling from here is very less, and the chance of moving up is higher. So I mean, and if we go to the 1 hour chart, this also is not a negative price action, and we made a low, we made a zigzag pattern here, and now it is staying in the upper side. So if we are moving above 100 points or 200 points above, I think this can result in a good rally, and all the short sellers will be exiting by buying and creating a short squeeze, and they're pushing the price upwards. Also in banks, there is a lot of negativity. A lot of people are shorting in the banks. So if there is a small momentum, I think we can see a short squeeze happening and a good price push. So this is the Bank Nifty overview. And just to be clear that this is not a buy or sell recommendation. This is my analysis. If you like the analysis and if you think that it makes sense, you also do your own analysis. And if you think this makes sense, you can either sell put options of the lower levels or buy futures and hedge it by buying put options or anything like that. If you have small capital, then you can directly buy these stocks. I have done analysis for all of these stocks in the earlier part of the video. So you can directly buy stocks on delivery basis or do intraday buying in the stocks. So this is it for the video. I hope everything is clear, and see you guys in the next video.